Hi folks, I hope you are well. My name is Nick and we're on the SEGA Genesis or Mega Drive, depending on where you are in the world. We're going to be looking at Race Driving, published by Tengen in 1993 and based on the arcade cabinet by Atari from 1990. It's a sequel to the amazing Polygon racer HARD DRIVIN, which I really enjoyed reviewing last time, so hopefully I haven't built this one up too much in my mind. But this game is supposed to add to that, giving you a super stunt course, an autocross course, the original course is there as well, and also the option to design your own courses. More cars as well, so you've got a Roadster, the Sportster, which is the original car, or the Speedster. We'll go on automatic gears, and I'll go on to the Super Stunt track, as you saw there. Right, here we go. Excellent stuff. Now, there's some amazing stunts on this, I remember from the arcades. I'm not very good at these bank corners. This is going to test me. No traffic so far, which is helpful. You see the time ticking down in the middle. We need to go through several checkpoints, and when we've done a complete lap, whoops, if we do, oh, I don't like this bit. If we do, what's going on here? Yeah, then we face the phantom photon. What went on there? There seemed to be a draw rate problem there. That was terrible. Okay, I'm a little bit worried now. Look at that barn. The roof on the barn's not drawn. Yeah, the road's in mid-air. There's no banks either side. It's making it very hard to see where you're going here. This isn't a good start. I really loved HARD DRIVIN, but this Race Driving Super Sports track is not brilliant. Gives you a different dashboard depending on what car you're at. I think they perform very similar. Right, let's just go really slow here. Look at that, that's unforgivable, that. Now, you're probably best with MAME then, or playing the actual arcade game to this. It's sort of like struggling to draw the course, I don't know why. Right, here we go, just keep my wits about me. Yes, this doesn't work. Right, okay, we seem to have plenty of time anyway. Hopefully, there's a cow on the road there. Hopefully we'll get round so we can challenge the phantom, what's her name, but it's just going to be me crashing all the time. Need a lot of practice on this to get the best out of it, because it's a bit like, I don't know if you remember my review on the Commodore Amiga of Power Drive. It seems like it's really struggling to draw stuff in time before you get up to it, and those big falls either, oh, what's that? See, I know, I find it a bit difficult to see where I'm going now, and that's quite basic for a racing game, any racing game, this or any other. I'm disappointed. I built it up too much in my own mind here. But, you know, if you're going to choose between HARD DRIVIN and Race Driving, although I said HARD DRIVIN was really brilliant, go for this because it does have the original HARD DRIVIN actually on the cartridge as well. At the end of this, we'll probably have a go at that as well to see if that plays the same. But yeah, given the option, go for Race Driving because it does give you some extra bits, some extra courses, although they're not brilliant. Now, hopefully we'll come up to some more of the stunts. That's not quick enough. We didn't make the jump. The main stunts on the original called are the loop-to-loop and a series of jumps there. It does seem like a weirder loop-to-loop there. We're going underneath at the moment. Oh man, how'd you do that? The reset point doesn't give you enough run-up to get the jump done. Can we reverse? Reverse? No, I can't reverse. Well, okay, we just have to power it again and hope for the best. Keep your foot on the accelerator. Hopefully it accelerates when you're in mid-air. Right, we just about did that. Another banked corner, which I'm not great at. There's no traffic on this super stunt course, is there, that I've seen so far? I wonder if that's only on the original circuit. But it's just as well, actually. You imagine a big truck coming at you around here. It'd be too difficult. The arcade version is much better than this. On the original HARD DRIVIN course, you didn't notice much of a difference between that and the arcades, although the arcades was better. Right, we got to that checkpoint anyway. The pop-up, I'm not enjoying the pop-up. You do seem to slow down more when you go off the road. Go off the road for more than 10 seconds and it's game over. Right, okay, so there's that corkscrew bit we saw before. Just floor it, perhaps. Oh, I've gone off the side. It's much narrower than the original loop-de-loop on the normal circuit. I've gone flying. That's going to be a hell of a replay. There we go. Flying through the air like a hoodlum and no one can survive that. To my knowledge, I don't think this come out on the Commodore Amiga. Some people said play this on the Game Boy. It's supposed to be a good conversion. No doubt they'd had to scale it down a little bit for a Game Boy device, but the mind boggles. Well, we're around this time, I think. Oh, there's a jump, see? When you go upside down, there's a jump, so we've done that. Right, next stunt. This looks very tricky on these controls. It's slipping around a bit. Just keep there. Are we on the road or are we falling off the road? Just floor it, Nick. Keep going. Oh, I think we fell off. Very tricky stunts here. On the Super Stunt course, there's only one route. On the original course, there's two routes, either the speed track or the stunt track. But this is the Super Stunt track. No way around this. You either do this or you don't. And I've run out of time. Yeah. Interesting track, but flawed when it goes up into the sky. Very flawed. I've already had one test go on this. You can see my ends there. And that was on the original course. And that does play the same. But I will show you. And oddly enough, I did actually beat the Phantom Photon on that. But it wasn't being recorded. So what were the chances of that? You just have to trust me there. Hopefully, at the end of this, I can try and beat him again. But I probably won't do. You always have your best goals when you're not talking at the same time or recording, I find. Race driving. Right, 3 tracks on this, so we're going to have a go at the autocross track as well. You don't race the Phantom on that one, I think. You're just racing yourself over a very short lap to try and beat different laps times. They gradually go down and down. Haven't tried the custom feature as of yet. If you have, let me know. We won't mess about with that too much. But you could design some amazing tracks, but that'd be a rather long gameplay. If you want me to do that, I will do, because we probably invent something pretty stupid. Right, so these are very short laps. Now the idea is to beat your time from the lap before. As soon as you don't beat your time from the lap before, it's game over. You can't go super quick on this one. Checkpoint is irrelevant, really. Right, past the finish, we're there already. Check out the time. Right, so we need to beat 33.32 to continue. Yeah, the original game is a lot better. The original track is a lot better. If you disagree, then let me know. But it's good to have these extra ones. Bit of skill here. You learn a little bit of finesse, because this is a very tight track, this one. There is a ghost car that saves once you've done your fastest lap. That is there. No rear view mirror. So 30.77. So we've gone a bit quicker there. That's our new target. If you get over to... There we go. There's my ghost car. So that was in the lead there, which we don't want it beating us. Need to beat that every time. So a little bit addictive. You've got a quite fast time there. Can go a bit quicker than this. Oops, is it going to come past me? 30.77, 30.43, so 3 tenths quicker. Still a bit of extra time to find. Let's see if we can go under the magic 30 seconds. I am missing the traffic on this so far. On the review bit at least. Right, that's quicker. That's a lot quicker. Whoops. Losing a lot there when I go on the grass. 30.43, yeah, 28.73. So the time is coming off super fast. Can probably knock at least a second off that if I don't do silly things like this. The speedster might come past me in a moment. No. Oh, there he is. Right, well, there I am from earlier on. But we know I go off on the grass a big amount there. And we've cut that. So, 28.77, 26.69. I'd imagine there must be an escape button to get out of it. Oops, that's bad. Well, I'm not going to beat the fastest time then. We'll keep it off-road. Hopefully it will then say game over. And we'll do one race on the original circuit. Oh no, it's put me back. That's a shame. Escape. No, that's pause. I'm just trying various buttons here. A, B, C. There's no escape. Right, looks like we're going to have to drive round, I think, to the finish for it to register a lap time before it says game over. Poodle round. So it's like Grand Canyon in the distance, isn't it, there, really? Bit of a dirt track. It's autocross, but sand. Good they got different scenery there for each one. Yeah, I was a little bit... Overall, I'm liking the game. Not big on the Super Stunt track. But there we go. But it is hard driving, and it's the closest you're going to get to the arcades, I think, without booting up MAME. 1 minute 22.45. Game over? Please be... Right, game over. Good. So, as I said, we'll have one last proper go on the original track, just to show you it plays the same, and hopefully, fingers crossed, as a grand finale to this review of the hard driving games, I can beat the Phantom Photon. Can I? I don't know. See, because I've already beaten him once when it's off there, I don't know if it saved my fastest lap, so I might be racing myself. I can't remember. Well, it'll be interesting anyway. You can do right or left traffic if you want to. I won't do. Race driving, the original and best. What car should we take? We'll take out the Speedster, make it a little bit different to the original review gameplay thing. Right, so traffic is back now on this circuit. This is where it's at for me. The real hard driving experience is this track. This is where it is. This is the fun. This is the nostalgia. Here we go. Plays exactly the same as the original game. Same speed I can make out. Right, that's good. We need to get to the finish before the time runs out. Hopefully quick enough. And then if we get the qualifying time required, we can then race the Phantom Photon over one lap. And if we crash, it's the end of the lap on the race bit at least. And if we go off the road for more than 10 seconds, it's over as well. I tended to be a little bit overzealous on the Photon lap over the jumps, but if I take my time there, maybe I can beat the fellow through here. Right, this is quite a quick lap so far. I've done the speed track rather than the stunt track to get the lap time. But on the race itself, over the one lap, you do have to do the stunt track. There is no option to do anything else. Get back on the road, Nick. I don't like where that green car is. I'm going to have to go around the outside. Up. Hopefully there's no oncoming traffic. Good, right. Extended play, qualify for the championship. Now all this other stuff is a bonus. Let's try and get a practice lap on the stunt track to see what we can expect in the race. There's a cow there. I'm not sure you can run it over. Whoops. Oh, that took me off. That took me offline. That lorry took me offline. In the actual race itself, I don't think there's any traffic. It's just on the qualifying laps. It will be too difficult with that. Oh, is that going to crash into me straight away? No. Check out that barn. It's got the roof on this time, not like the race driving track. Draw rate. Oh, man. The draw rate seems a lot better on this. So, the system, the engine seems to work when it's all on one level. As soon as you start to try and do something elaborate, like go up a great distance, unless it's like a pre-formatted bridge, then the system's going to struggle and it's going to look weird. It's going to find it hard to where you're going. It doesn't do well on tight corners, best on sweeping ones. There's the traditional loop-to-loopy thing. Oh, I think I've fallen off. Yes. You can't accelerate all the way around, but I'm not used to going around it in this car. Let's make that excuse. I think you accelerate, then take your foot off briefly, or your thumb off briefly, then back on the acceleration. You should be right round. Oh, look! That's the annoying thing about this game. Cars don't tend to go very fast around that loop. If you come up to traffic on the loop, it's almost, well, it's impossible without a lot of luck. That probably scuppers me, really, to get round to the next checkpoint. By miles the best circuit, this. By miles. 12 seconds. Oh, there's the checkpoint still. Might have a little bit of joy. Might have a little bit of joy here. It's going to be very tight. I'm going to need some luck with this banked corner. Don't fly off. Don't get into any other traffic. Yeah, 18 seconds. I don't think that's enough. See, that car again, which I found on the loop, that green car is a pain in the bottom. Here we go. There's the finish. 5. Yay, extended play. Didn't say another great lap, though, because it wasn't. Whoops. Made a bit of a late choice for the stunt track. We're taking a wide berth here around the barn, not on the racing line, you might have seen. This isn't going to go well. Oh, I thought we got away with that then. And then the car went up and down. Yeah, we missed that other bit of traffic. But we have safely qualified for the race with the Phantom Photon. 16 seconds, not enough. Try to run over the cow then. That didn't work, so perhaps you can't run over the cow. Don't have a cow, man. So place your bets. Will I beat the Phantom Photon? In the original review of Hard Driving, I had 2 attempts at it and didn't do it. I did beat him before this recording took place, but you just got my word for that. Now we're going to try and do it for real in the recording, in the review, in the gameplay thing. Phantom Photon challenges you to a championship lap. No crashing. Start the car up. Off we go. We need to go around the stunt track. The Phantom Photon's in blue. He's a ghost car, so we can travel through him. He's already in the lead. Let's not let him get out of sight. Keep him in view. Careful around here. Cantilever bridge coming up here. If you go too fast, that's it. If you go too slow, you won't make it. Buff, perfect. Slow round here. I turned in too early. Now there's the loop-de-loop. Can't afford to make a boo-boo here. Get round it, get round, get round. I'm round. I don't know if I'm in the lead or not. Slow down there. Good. I might be in the lead here. I certainly can't see him. Can't check behind, no rear view mirror. Now the tricky bit. The bank curve, my nemesis. Gone round too quick in the past. Oh, no. Oh, man, this is looking awful. Right, the Phantom Photon, and we're near the end now. Need to pull him in. Need to pull him in. Hopefully he slows down round here. This is the last sweeping bend. Am I in the lead? Am I in the lead? Boom! Nick wins. Nick wins. So thank goodness for that. Hooray! There's a replay here. How close was it? So all's well that ends well after that bad first lap. Yay! Oh, I won easily there. In your face, Phantom Photon. Take that, you fool. Hooray! So race driving, what can we say? A really good recreation of the original Hard Driving game. The race super stunt track for me doesn't work. Nice, interesting autocross to do your fastest lap. So overall, I like it, but the actual super stunt course is a little bit flawed in my mind. Yes, hope you liked having a look at that one. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or anything Sega, then please put that below. You're more than welcome. Thank you for people that have subscribed so far. If you haven't already, please consider doing so, because it really helps the channel grow and helps with the YouTube algorithm as well. If you want to help a bit more, there's patreon.com/njenkin. Every bit really does help if you want to lend a bit more support to the channel and ensure that it continues on a full-time basis. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.